I believe in me.
I believe in me.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Stand strong. You are powerful.
Stand strong. You are inspiring.
We are fighters. We are ambitious.
We are extraordinary. We are conquerors. Simply straight talk, our voices will be heard.
This is Simply Straight Talk. Tune in now, you don't want to miss out. Real conversation, plenty motivation. Keep you thinking and still entertaining. Yeah, I know that you'll enjoy the mottos. Free your voice, it's your choice. Hosted by Reggie B, but you already know. And you gotta check them out and how we roll. Hey, ain't nothing off the table, give it to you straight. Changing your mindset, talking past mistakes. You ain't gotta wait, time to take off. This is Simply Straight Talk.
Welcome to the Simply Straight Talk podcast. I'm Melissa, a professional voiceover artist. If you're new to our podcast, we hope you find it motivational and fun because you're in the right place. We can't wait to share what we've learned about life with you. After all, you never know what Reggie's going to say. Stick around, the show is about to start.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Simply Straight Talk Show. This is your man Reggie. Listen, before we get into today's topic, I just want to say, everybody, New Year's is tomorrow. It's the first day of 2022, and I just want to say, please be careful out there. If you're going to go out and you're going to party and you're going to drink, please take a designated driver, somebody who doesn't drink, to kind of get you around town, get you around safely, get you back home, to kind of have your back and watch out for you. But please, if you're going to go out, you're going to drink, do it responsibly. Remember, the police are going to be out, and they're not out really to get anybody. They're out to really keep people safe because we all know that people are going to be drinking and driving. So be mindful of that and be mindful of your life, that you get back home safely to your family, to your kids. And if you're going out with your family and your kids, get them back home safely too. So everybody, please be safe. I want to wish you the best in 2022. I hope that everything you are working and striving for starts to fall into place. Some people are going to go to church on New Year's Eve, going into New Year's Day, because that's how they bring it in. That's the only time they go to church. But hey, do what you do, you know. but seriously, please be safe. I want to wish everybody a happy new year, but definitely be safe out there. You're going to party. I understand people like to have a good time. If you're going out to party, please do so responsibly, okay? And make sure you're with a good group of people who's going to make sure everybody gets home and stays safe. So happy new year. But now on to the show. But first, I got to say, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, man. Share your thoughts, share your feedback. Let me know what you think about the show, the topic. What are your thoughts and opinions on the topic? But for right now, let's get into this. Today, we are talking about men and women. Who's the prize? Who is the prize when it comes to men and women getting in a relationship? The women say, I am the prize. Every man will be honored to have me because I am the prize. Do you understand, men? Women are saying that they are the prize in a relationship, and you should be honored and pleased, and you should be ready to provide and be the man who is honored to have them as a prize in a relationship. Women, men are saying that you are not the prize. Some men are saying we are the prize. What are you bringing to the table, huh? You want to say you the prize in my life? Are you really? Men are now saying that they are the prize. Women are saying that they are the prize. Both are kind of competing to say who is the prize. That's what they're doing. Men and women questioning each other, challenging each other about who is the prize in a relationship. Now, that's a good question, but I think we need to dive into the word prize. See, A prize is something that you have to earn. Basically, there's some type of competition for it, and in order to get it, you got to compete in some manner in order to earn that prize. A prize is for anybody. Anybody can have a prize. Anybody can win a prize. So men and women, yeah, both can be a prize. It's a competition. But see, here's my thinking. I don't want a prize. I don't want a woman who says, I'm a prize. I'm the prize in this relationship. You got the prize, it's me. Really? I'd rather have a gift. I'd rather have a woman say that I am a gift for you. And a woman should want a man to say that I am a gift for you. You hear the difference in there? Because a prize, like I said, is basically a competition between a lot of people who's ever enters the competition or wants to participate to get the prize. Now, getting that prize doesn't mean that that prize is going to be good for you. Because some prizes look good when they're on the shelf. But once you take them off the shelf and take them home, they really don't serve a purpose. I'd rather have a gift. Because a gift is something that is specifically given to you because it serves. Normally when people give a gift, it is something that is useful and that that person needs. A prize is just something general. It's a general thing for any and everybody, but a gift is more personable. So why do women feel they are the prize? Now, I did a little research and I just watched a ton of videos and I read some articles, and basically most women say, not all now, like I said, not all, but most women say they are the gift because they can bear children. That is their reason for saying that they're the prize, not gift. They're saying they're the prize because they can bear children. So that's what makes them the prize. You know, their private parts makes them the prize. And that's how some women actually feel. They feel like, listen, I have a vagina, I got breasts, so yeah, I'm the prize. And that's all you need. Because that's the prize for you. Look at my looks. That's the prize. I'm a woman. Simply being a woman makes her the prize. But here's my sort of counter to that. There are millions of women in the world. So as a prize, you're not unique. All those women have the same thing you're offering body-wise. So once again, there is nothing unique about it. You're a woman. So there's nothing unique about you being a prize. You're not a prize. You're like a plush teddy bear in a Walmart store or in a toy store. There's thousands to choose from. But nothing about you makes you a prize. And I think that's the problem that a lot of women run into. They think that their looks, they think that sex, they think their body's private parts simply is all they need, and that makes them a prize. When the truth is, that's not what makes you a prize. You'll be surprised how many men will consider a woman that when they go out into the world and they're dealing with all the trauma, all the stress, all the drama and stress and bull crap that goes on in this world, but they come home to a woman to where the home is peace. Every day they come home, they know when I get home, it's going to be peace. To some men, that woman is bringing more to the table than these supermodels and anybody else with all these Coke bottles who's saying they're the prize. But that woman that he comes home and she has home in peace. See, that's a gift because every woman can't do that. But any woman can be a prize. Now, men saying that they're the prize. Okay. Now, as a man, I'm speaking from a man's point of view, but I'm not speaking from all men's, perspective. I'm just sharing my insight as a man. I would never consider myself the prize. Because like I said, to consider yourself the prize as a man, and some men say, well, I pay the bills. I provide. Well, there are plenty of men that'll do that. So once again, there's nothing unique. And then you got some men who sort of kind of borrowing from the woman's mindset of what makes them a prize, which is saying, well, I got that D. So they consider that to be the prize for the woman. But then again, there are men all over the world, millions of men with the same parts as you got. Just like women, there are different shapes and sizes, but still, there are still a world of millions of men who got the same thing you have. So, is a man a prize? Is the woman the prize? Because both are arguing or debating the fact of which one is the prize when neither one is actually bringing anything unique into the relationship. But they want to call themselves the prize. You're not the prize. You're not the prize. And all that does is just create conflicts between the men and women. Because instead of going in with the mindset of, I'm not going to play games, because that's normally what ends up happening. When somebody considers themselves to be the prize, they want to play a bunch of mental games with their partner because they want people to compete. Now you're getting into this show me you're worthy thing. Show me you're worthy of this prize. Compete for me. And one slip up, or if one thing doesn't go in that fantasy world of competition, then all of a sudden, the prize has decided to eliminate that person from the game. And they move on to the next. And I was thinking about something when I thought about the way as humans, when we are looking to find a mate, how we go about doing it compared to the animal world. Now, we're supposed to be the top of the chain. We're supposed to be the intelligent ones, the smart ones. Now, we are. That is how it is supposed to be played out. That as humans, we're more intelligent and we got more wisdom and more knowledge about establishing and understanding our roles in a relationship. But in truth and reality, as humans, we are the most confused, conflicted, contentious, and we are the most destructive when it comes to finding and creating a relationship. I look at lions. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's perfect. But when male lions come and they see female lionesses, there's going to be some conflict there. But that conflict is not to hurt and destroy each other. That initial conflict they have is the fact that, the female lions, okay, you want to be the male lions in charge of this pride? You're going to have to show your worth. So there's a bit of fighting and there's a bit of scrapping, but not with the intent to kill, maim, or destroy a person. The fighting that lionesses and male lions do is to establish. It is to establish if those males are worthy. Because those males have to fight but hold back. Because it is very clear in the lion world that when males are there, they have an obligation to protect the pride. Now, they can hunt. Male lions can hunt. Despite what they may tell you, male lions are actually great hunters. But they are built for fighting. They are built for protection. That is why their stature, that is why their mane is so thick around their neck, because they are built to fight. Female lionesses are built to hunt. Male lions are too big and too bulky. They can't really get down and stay low. They have to be at a further distance. Whereas females' bodies are more slender, sleek. They're able to get lower to the ground and in the grass. Why is it so hard for us when animals seem to have it figured out, but humans who are supposed to be so intelligent don't? A male lion knows he's a male lion. A female lioness knows she's a lioness. But as men and women, humans, we're fighting over words like prize. Who's the prize? And I don't understand that because in reality, men and women just, we got so many labels and terminology that we're throwing into the whole game about relationships that it's causing more hurt than it is love. I mean, think about it. When you get into a relationship, you have to know what you're looking for. And you can't just say me being the prize is all I need to do because he needs to earn this prize. Is that what we really strip relationships down to? Who's the prize? So what happens when a man gets the prize or a woman gets the man who thinks he's the prize, and all of a sudden things start to go south because they figured out that the prize is not really a great prize. It's not. The prize is temperamental. The prize is lazy. The prize does not produce anything functional in the home. The prize does more draining of finances than it does producing. And the prize simply consumes the house with drama. Who wants that prize? Be it male or female. Nobody wants that prize. But y'all stick with us, because now we're about to bring this home when we come back. Y'all listening to the Simply Straight Talk podcast.
We'll be back with your host, Reggie, on Simply Straight Talk.
Hey, we all know that Atlanta, Georgia is a big city, and sometimes you might need just a little bit of help. But you know what? That's why we have Legs Concierge Services. Are you looking for someone to help you with errands, event planning, dog walking, organizing, shopping, or maybe you're in need of a personal assistant? Then you need to contact Legs Concierge Services, operating in Atlanta, Georgia. For more information on these and additional services, contact rarmstrong105@gmail.com. That's rarmstrong105@gmail.com. Remember, time is precious, so let Legs Concierge Services help you enjoy it so much better.
Like what you hear so far? Make sure you never miss a show by clicking the subscribe button now. This podcast is made possible by listeners like you. Thank you for your support. Now back to the show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the second part of today's show, man. We're talking about men or women. Who's the prize? Who is the prize in a relationship? Is it the men or is it the women? Listen, I did a little thinking during the break, and this is just my personal opinion. But I think anytime a man or woman classifies themselves as the prize in a relationship, it's a dangerous thing. Number one, the reason I believe that, my number one reason for saying that is dangerous is because anytime somebody clarifies themselves or classifies themselves, which I should say, as the prize, the biggest problem is they're going to want to always be treated like they are the prize with unrealistic expectations of how they are to be treated. Because when somebody says, I'm the prize, think about a prize. A prize is something that everybody is shooting for. When you play Mega Millions and Powerball, everybody wants to win the grand prize, which is to be millions of dollars. So you're going to be constantly chasing. People who consider themselves the prize are going to always want attention in a manner that is always situated around them being pursued. And sometimes one person is not going to be enough to satisfy their need to feel appreciated, their need to feel desire, their need to feel like they are being chased and pursued. That is the danger of dealing with someone with the prize mentality. I'm the prize mentality. It means that they are going to always want to be pursued, always want to be chased. And when you're living in a realistic world to where you're trying to work and pay bills and manage other aspects of your life, you may not have 26 hours in a 24-hour day to constantly be stroking their ego, stroking their little sense of need to where you're physically drained and tired. So this prize is no longer a prize that's adding or contributing to your life. This prize is simply a draining tool. It's basically every time you fill that bathtub up and you put the bubbles in there and you put the little perfume, throw the little rose petals, make it look nice, they will pull the plug because it's never enough. You have to constantly be refilling, and oftentimes people who consider themselves the prize, I'm not saying they won't do anything, but they will be doing the bare minimum, because whatever they do for you, if they give you 1 penny, you have to give them $100. That is their mindset, because their mindset is, I'm of more value in this relationship than you. So even after you go through the whole process of earning and winning the prize, now you got to deal with the struggles of trying to maintain the prize and their unrealistic expectations, as well as their inability to see that you are hurting, that you are struggling emotionally. You will probably find yourself on the brink of just being depressed and tired and unable to fully function in a healthy manner, because you're so busy trying to keep this person who consider themselves the prize in that mindset of I'm the prize. People with the mindset of the prize also are going to always want people to recognize them. You'll probably find that they're going to struggle in jobs. They're going to struggle with friend relationships because they have to be the center. It is about them because they are the prize, as they say. But like I told you in the beginning of the show, I don't want a woman in my life who says she's the prize. I'd rather have a woman that says, I'm the gift for you. And like I said, a gift is something that is functional. A gift is more personal. A gift is something that is given to you because it will enhance or help your life. A prize is something for everybody. It does not serve a specific person. It goes to whoever the highest bidder is. And those are the things you got to keep in mind. The truth is, when it comes to this whole thing about who's the prize, the man or the woman, the truth is, both of you are, but only when you reach the point of maturity to where the relationship is functioning, because both of you are bringing things to the table that enhance each other. The other person is building and growing because of the person in their life. That's the prize. The prize is finding a successful relationship and connection and bond with another person to where you emotionally and mentally, you help to stabilize each other. You encourage and inspire each other. That's the prize in a relationship. The prize is not one person. It is not a man. It is not a woman. Having a woman in my life does not mean I have a prize. A woman having a man in her life does not mean she has a prize. The prize is what the two of you build together that brings happiness, that makes you successful. That's the prize. That loyalty, that commitment, that endurance. That's the prize in a relationship. It is not the individual person. And I fail to understand the arrogance, because that's what it is, the arrogance of any woman or any man who considers themselves to be a prize to another person. That means you're simply looking for somebody to basically worship you, to chase you, to constantly have to prove that they have earned you or to earn you. And that is what has become of people using the word prize. That's why I don't like it. Now, that's me personal. You, on the other hand, may love it. Hey, we all entitled to our own opinions. That's why we got the Simple Straight Talk show. It's non-judgmental, baby. You have your thoughts and ideas. I have my thoughts and ideas. But we can sit here and we may not agree about it, but at least we can talk about it. I can sit here and talk to a feminist woman and we can disagree. At the end of the conversation, I can still get up and shake her hand. If it wasn't COVID, give her a hug. But hashtag me too, so you got to be careful about that. But the thing about it is, man, I think that a lot of us are just putting all these labels and all these titles on ourselves that when we go into relationships, the other person doesn't even understand what it means when you say, I'm the prize. What does that even mean? Like when somebody, when they say, well, you know what, I'm your prize. Do you actually go back and explain to that person what it means when you say you're the prize? What does that mean when you say I'm the prize in a relationship? And please don't say it's me. Please don't say it's your vagina. Please don't say it's your D, because that's not a prize. There's absolutely nothing unique about that. There are tons of women with that, tons of men with that. So neither one of those things can be replaced. You can replace them. They all can be replaced. Why not focus on making the prize the success of your relationship and what you two build together? But see, people don't want to do that because everybody's living off images. They're seeing all these celebrities, social media sites on Instagram and all this other stuff, and then they're simply trying to say, oh, well, this female rapper says she's the prize, so now I'm the prize. You got to live your own life. Men and women are so far apart right now because there are so many myths surrounded around these whole labels that we're putting on ourselves to sort of set ourselves apart, because really you're saying that you're better than another person, when the truth is men and women need each other. And I don't care what color you are. I don't care what color your mate is. I don't care if you're a white man dating a black woman dating a white man, Indian, Asian. I don't care. My whole thing about a relationship is, are you happy? Do you have somebody in your life that makes you happy? That when you're hurting, they're there supporting you emotionally. Do you have that? See, a lot of people run around here talking about their prize, but they go home to a relationship to where they don't even talk to each other. Out in public, they acting like they got the best life in the world because they're the prize, remember? But then when they get home, when they close the doors and nobody sees what happens behind closed doors, he goes to one room, she goes to another room. They don't watch TV together. They don't talk. They barely even do talk when they have dinner. She cooked, she may fix him something. He cooked, he may fix her something. They don't sit at the table. One plate in the microwave, one in the refrigerator. If you want to call yourself a prize, then call your relationship a prize, because you have succeeded and achieved some things as a couple. Instead of making somebody focus all of their attention and time on you so you can maintain the label of I'm a prize. Come on now. Listen, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back with the final thoughts of today's show.
Free your mind, free your voice right here on Simply Straight Talk.
Hey, are you looking for some great music, upbeat and with a positive voice? Well, the song I Stand With You is exactly what you need. This timeless song has a pop version sung by Audrey Carmel. And a reggae version sung by General Steele, now known as Revelation.
Now I know some days you may feel blue, Lord. Trust in your greatness to see you through.
These songs are now available on iTunes and other digital platforms for download. Don't miss out. Get your copy today.
Give life your best, and I know.
Are you ready for the straight truth? Reggie, what's the final word for today?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the final thoughts of today's show. Listen, today we talked about men and women, who's the prize. From my personal opinion, neither one is the prize. The prize should be the end result of what you wanted to achieve for the relationship. That should be the prize. As far as labeling, I really don't agree with it. I just think it creates too much conflict. It creates too much turmoil between men and women, especially when you have men and women now competing and jockeying for a non-existing label. It's a fraud. The whole prize thing is a fraud. It doesn't exist. Go in the relationship as a man, as a woman. Go in the relationship as who you are, as a person, as an individual. That is how you end up getting the prize of a relationship that is successful. See, that's the thing. Everybody wants to have these titles right now without any of the process of earning anything. Now, we want people to earn our friendship. We want people to earn our love, earn our trust. You work hard. You prove to me that you're worthy of all those things. And we haven't even proved ourselves to be worthy to carry the label of a prize, of a king, of a queen, of any of this stuff. We haven't proven ourselves worthy. We're simply making up titles and wanting everybody else to worship us and honor us under those titles, without doing any self-reflection of who we are as a person. And there's nothing wrong with the expectation of a person wanting to know what is it you're bringing into their life. What is it that you're putting on the table? What is it that you're doing that's going to enhance my life? I think men and women both have a right to understand that question, to ask that question, and to know that about the other person. If you are an angry person, you are a person whose temper is all over the place, then you need to let that other person know that. Because if you're dealing with somebody who's calm, collected, and this is the type of person who's a thinker, it's going to clash. So how are you the prize when you have not even taken the time to figure out the flaws within yourself and make improvements? You can't call yourself a prize. Whether you are male or female, you cannot call yourself a prize in a relationship or expect someone to see you as the grand prize because you are in their life when you have never taken the time for self-care, self-awareness, and self-improvement on your personal and professional growth. You've done none of those things. You have been active in no way to improve any of those things, but you want to call yourself the prize. No, you're not the prize. You're an individual. You are a person. And I think it's unfair to go in and have someone else have to help you mentally maintain your attitude of that you're the prize when you're not bringing anything into that life that's productive of this so-called prize that a person has brought into their life. Hey guys, thank you for checking out the show. I really hope you enjoyed it today. Don't forget to come back and check out another show next Friday. As you know, this is the last show for 2021 as we get ready to run into 2022. But y'all be safe, man. You guys, seriously, be safe. And like I said at the beginning of the show, go into the new year right. However you do it, be responsible, be mindful, and be safe. All right? So y'all watch yourselves out there. Y'all be careful. And I will see y'all next Friday in 2022. Peace.
It has been wonderful sharing this conversation with you here on the Simply Straight Talk podcast. If you have feedback on today's episode, DM us on Instagram at Reggie_BM11 or email speak@simplystraighttalk.com. We'd love to hear from you. Join us again next Friday for more solution-based conversation and tips for how to deal with the challenges of life. Thanks for listening.
Simply Straight Talk with your host Reggie B. Come on, let's all join in. Free your voice, it's your choice, all right here. Oh, simply Simply Straight Talk.